Hey, welcome to the Path to Stardom podcast with Misa Dia B, where we grow our fan base from 0 to 1,000. In the past sorts of episodes, I was talking about a new way of marketing for music artists, problem-based marketing. Your music either falls into 3 core desires: health, wealth, or relationships. And people are either choosing to move away from pain in either of those or move towards pleasure in either of those. Oftentimes I talk about my song Delete and Block. It answers problems about relationships and moving away from pain, because I'm moving away from F-boys. I'm moving away from people who don't serve me. So now that I know this, the next thing to do is to go online and find those people who would connect with my song, because now I know that my song solves a problem for them. So I go online, I go to different forums, different things, and I'm like, oh my God, there's all these people who I think would connect with my music. And now what's next? The next part is to write a list down of your favorite influencers on each platform. And I say favorite, meaning people who also in some way have the same message that your song is talking about, and write them all in a list. So 20 top influencers on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, whatever you use, write them down. Okay? So after you write them down on a list, you now add up all of their subscribers, readers, followers, and see how big your target market is. You might do all of this and add everyone together, all of their subscribers, everything together, and you're like, oh my God, they have a total of 10 million people. That should make you be like, yay, because that's 10 million people who would benefit from your song. So now, what's next? It's not like you can realistically contact 10 million people one by one. The next thing you can do is that whole list of all the influencers that you wrote down. Now it's time to plant your seeds. Now it's time to start interacting with their content more than you already do, commenting on their post, and not just little comments like, oh my God, great, amazing, but really interacting with their post to show that you're really benefiting from what they're posting. If they go somewhere, the background is really nice, instead of just being like, wow, so great, really comment, oh my gosh, where is this? This looks like a place in Italy that I went to, and it just reminds me of such and such and such. You know, go deeper. That wasn't the greatest example, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Start planting those seeds. Start commenting on their stuff, because all those influencers, they look through their comments. They look to see what people are saying. And if they get used to seeing your face, even more the better. Because after you start doing that for, let's say, 2 weeks, just consistently on a lot of their posts, you will now want to take the next step. And the next step is scary, but necessary. That's when you contact the leader of these communities. So these influencers are the leaders of their communities. Start contacting them. And don't contact them with your link of music and just spamming them like, hey, this is my new song's gonna come out. Always provide value to that person. They provide value to you, so it's only nice and right that you provide value to them as well. Get inside their inbox and start offering things that you can give them, you can do for them. You're a music artist. Definitely very, very important to have some merch. If you have stickers, if you have a postcard, if you have a t-shirt, offer to send it to them for free. Tell them about how much their content helps you, whether it's comedic content, how funny it is, how it helps you make your day, whether it's relationship content, how much better you are after that content, how much you have grown your confidence because of their content, and you offer something for them, because it's all about energy exchange. If we're talking about the universe, You're trying to pull energy from someone if you just send your music, here, listen to this, here, do this. You're asking them for their energy, and they only have a certain amount of energy in a day. Everybody does. And by you just being like, do this, do this, do this for me, you're pulling their energy. If you want energy back, you must first give energy. So give something physical. Show them that you appreciate them. So for my song, Nasty, I have a lot of different things. I have a bottle opener, I have stickers, I have a mask actually, which is really cool. And that's something that I would send to the influencers. And then after they get it, I'd say something like, hey, if you like the song, you like the merchandise, like, would you mind helping me promote it by posting it on your platform? And just to put in perspective, not every influencer is going to answer back. Let's say you have a list of 100. Usually like 10% answer back. So if you have seen that all of their followers, their subscribers, their readers out of your big list of 100, let's say it has like 10 million people and only 10% answer back, that's still 1 million people who you can contact without you having to contact them individually. It's all a numbers game. So really don't be discouraged. If only 10 people answer back, really treat those 10 people like they are gold. Those 10 people may answer back, you send them some stuff, and you ask them, yo, if you like it, would you mind helping me promote? And let's say 5 people do that. So that's 500,000 people who your music is going to, and on top of that, it's not just random people. You've already done your research. You already know these influencers talk about something similar to your music. So guess what? You've just been co-signed by this person, and people are way more likely to check out your music now. We love to work smarter. We don't like to work harder. And this is a bit of a hack of how you can really get in front of a lot of people for essentially free. You just can't be afraid to talk to these influencers. And you have to remember that this is more of giving rather than taking. And one thing about the universe is that people often expect the energy exchange to be between the two peoples. For example, if you give to someone, you think that they should give back to you. But some people don't have the capacity to give back to you in the same way. You should always give with openness in your heart without expectation of getting anything back. That's the whole point of giving. Just give with a completely clean heart, because the universe will always give you even more back, but just not from the same particular people or things. You might be giving to people who are homeless, but do you expect the homeless people to give you something back in exchange? No. The universe might bless you with a new iPhone just out of nowhere, bless you with some money, bless you with just different things because you have given to other people wholeheartedly in the past. So also be looking at ways how the universe rewards you indirectly from the way you give with a pure heart. So also think about this in regards to your music marketing. Give as much value to your fans as you can. And believe me, a lot of things will come back to you full circle. Give to these influencers as much as they can. They are people as well. Don't just take from them. And then things will definitely come back to work in your favor. So that is day 6 podcast of Path to Stardom with me, Sadia B. I guess just to do a quick wrap up, just bullet point of what I said and what's important for this podcast, and that's to have your list of at least 100 influencers from all the platforms that you use. Then, after you have this list, really make effort during the next 2 weeks to be commenting under their stuff so they see you, they see your face all the time. Then after you've kind of built that rapport, go out there, take the next step, message them, offer them something free, offer to do something for them. If you're a graphic designer, let's say you don't have any merch, offer to make them a photo, something, do something for someone, give. Then after you give and you have people who have answered back to you, you tell them about your song, about asking them, if they can promote it for you. Hopefully they do. If they don't, it's whatever. You move on, you do something else. And once they do promote your song, you have now had a free way to get in front of their audience, in front of their community. And that's just amazing and great and awesome as a new up-and-coming music artist to have co-signed by someone who is influential. So yeah, that's a long bullet point, but that's the gist of it. And the Chinese word of the day is this: apple, 苹果. I used to love eating apples in China because they don't have GMOs and they have so many different flavors. They were so big, juicy, and sweet. But thanks again for listening to the Path to Stardom podcast. This is day 6 with Sadia B, and we're growing from 0 to 1,000. Talk soon.